Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2711 of What's You Up To Now. Today we're talking about and switching gears from contribution, which we focused on all last month, to mental area and aspect of a 9-part life framework that I use and share with everybody that will listen. I share it with because it's such a powerful way to structure our life and take some of the chaos and craziness out of it and add meaning to it and create the life that we want instead of just living the life that's thrown at us. Because life will create the life it wants for you if you don't impact and create it yourself. So today we're talking about mental health and well-being. We'll focus on mental area and aspect of our life all of this month. We'll talk a bunch of different topics. I'll share a bunch of tools that you can use to enhance and help and to think about the impact that your mental health and well-being has on your life as an individual and how you can create and impact that, as well as I'll share a bunch of tools. I have a bunch of tools that I use to help me stay sane in this crazy world that we all live in. Maybe you don't think it's crazy. I think it's a little crazy. When you put 8 billion people on a planet and they all are different, you're bound to have a lot of interesting interactions. That's how I look at it. So we're going to focus on mental health. We're going to start by, of course, defining what mental health, good mental health, is to you, because that's what really matters. What does good mental health look like for you? Because that is going to be what we work with through the rest of this month, because that's what we want to create for you. And we want to make it automatic. We want to give you tools. I want to give you tools and processes and procedures and systems and things that you can use, turn into habits, the ones that feel right for you, to automatically take care of your mental health and well-being, right? It's just like taking care of our physical wealth and health, our health and well-being. If we take care of ourselves physically and we create good habits, like brushing your teeth every day, I mean, come on, then you physically take better care of yourself. It becomes automatic and you don't have to consciously think about it all the time, which we're going to talk about this month, different levels of consciousness, etc. What's going on? Free coffee, my favorite. Got it gifted from a friend. Always appreciate that. No matter who you are, it's nice to be acknowledged and know that people appreciate you. If anyone's noticing, I did not change my backdrop this month as we switch gears. I had planned on it, but I can't find my 4th of July stuff, and it's the week of 4th of July, so I chose not to change it, and I'll probably just keep it this way all month again. Plus, I kind of like it. It makes me smile every day I look at it. And that is the purpose of my backdrop. I could have a backdrop like everybody else does with all of my books in the background. I literally have hundreds of books, but everybody else does that. I'm not going to do it because I'm not like everybody else. And if you are, you need to find what makes you different, unique, and special and focus on that, not just be like everybody else. That's part of being the best possible version of yourself. Be the best version of yourself, not a copy version of someone else. I think we'll probably talk about that this month too. We're also then, I'm having the same topic for this year. I decided I had to. The older I get, the more I want to simplify and streamline the things that I spend my time and energy on. And I do that in all the different areas of my life. But one area that I really needed to do it for a long time was content creation, because content creation can be as complicated as we choose to make it or as simple as we choose to make it. Same with success and everything else in life. We can make anything super complicated. And I find as humans, there are some of us that naturally overcomplicate things. I am raising my hand because I am one of those people. And the older I get, the more I realize it's critical to find ways to simplify and organize and make our life not such a heavy burden and drain. And then to not be frustrated that things aren't exactly how we expect them to be right now, unless we put things in place to make them the way we want them to be, right? Sometimes we expect things to be a certain way. We haven't done anything to make sure that that would be the outcome. And then we're mad that we're getting an outcome that we don't want. I don't know. Does anybody else ever do that? Or is that just me? So we're talking about that. I'm streamlining my content. So today we're talking about the definition of mental health for your organization as you're building and growing and supersizing your business and Supersize your business group. And we're talking about your mental health and well-being definition for you as an individual as part of the Be a Better You annual challenge. All right, that's all I've got today. I've got a bunch of stuff going on. It's the week of the 4th of July, so it's a celebration family week here in the United States. Happy Canada Day to my Canadian friends. I almost forgot, but it's a great week for North America, right? We got Canada Day, we got 4th of July, all good things. If I can help you in any way, just ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.